wonder if that left my sounds active. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, it did. I don't have to change anything. That's great. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no kidding. You know, we had people come over yesterday. Every time my brother-in-law, I guess that's who he is. He's like my wife's stepbrother. So whatever that makes him to me, he had a kid and he's in the military, and the mom and him are divorced, and so my in-laws get all the visitation because he's in like Florida and this kid's in Dallas. Yeah, we need some rain. I'd love a good nasty rainstorm. And so every time he's in town, he comes over here to our house, no matter if it's an apartment or not, and we're always the people that have to entertain the masses, you know, and it's always us that gets stuck with the messes, but whatever. Yesterday they got this water thing in the backyard, and they ran it for, I guess, an hour or 2 hours, and I'm like, are you guys gonna you gonna Venmo us like $50 to pay for that? Like, I mean, you know, everything costs more than it did 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Kind of see where I'm getting with that, right? I know it is. And you know, the beauty of it is there's not a damn thing I can really say here, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to just kind of say that I legitimately don't know. There goes my signal. Son of a bitch. Back. I'm driving on roads I haven't been on before, so I don't know what to expect signal-wise. Otherwise, I wouldn't I wouldn't go into a story and be like, hey, let me tell you a story, and then like know that like the signal's gonna drop. I'm not trying to create cliffhangers for content. So I don't really think that would do it. I could get in a head-on crash with like my dismembered head sticking to the windshield, and I'd get 3 viewers. Like, it's fine. It doesn't really matter at this point, you know. I could literally find some way to live with my head detached from my body and my head stuck to my windshield in the sight of the camera and drive around like that and just freak everybody out. And I guarantee you 3 people would get here and 1 person would chat. The only thing I have left is to start showing my tits. But I've just kind of been saving that for worst case scenario. We may be there. We may have to get an inflatable. I may have to get an inflatable pool that's like $7 and put it in the backyard and just label my shit a hot tub stream and just fucking sit out there in a pair of tidy whities and cover myself like, you know, orange and say, hey, look at this guy, you know, and just call myself a hot tub streamer, you know, Orange-a-ranth or some stupid shit. Gamble. Yeah, let's do that. Let's gamble. I don't know if Pogo's lurking. I highly doubt it. Pogo used to come in here all the time. And he used to tell me that Kick was not going to be around for long. And that just pick one and stream it for. Now I see Pogo in every stream Bags does, and he doesn't come to mine anymore. So I don't really know. There was no communication. There was nothing that I know that happened. I have no idea. I don't think anything happened. I don't know. But I don't know. So I have no control over that. I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know what's happening. When people leave, like, the one thing that Bags has that I think is really awesome is that when people leave his channel, they always come back. But like with mine, I don't have that level of with everybody. I don't have that. He's been in Kick. He changed his name to Pogo_Buchan or whatever. Like, he used to be Stank Pants, and Pogo used to sit in my chat on Twitch and Kick and argue with himself between the two, like insulting each of his names. But it is what it is. I mean, listen, I can't. He may pop in, and I hope everything's going really well with Pogo. I hope everything's okay. I really do. I hope everyone that's not here is okay. That's all that really I could say. Jesus Christ. I'm not even sure I'd be able to adequately. I've done an Instacart double, and I almost had trouble getting them separate. That's an Instacart triple, and it's like 70 items. I don't know that is that like 2 carts? How do you do that? I'm really asking. Like, how do you do that? Really? I thought I've been getting like notifications. I get emails every time he goes live. I don't always get the Kick stream like the app notifications, but I always get emails. I'm just trying to figure out where to go next, truthfully. $31.58 Instacart triple, all out of the same store. It's 25 miles. I mean, and it's 70 items. I mean, they are statistically, one of those is going to probably pay like $8. But it's also Sunday. Now, I'm okay with grocery shopping on Sunday. I'm okay with that. I really am. I don't have any problem with that at all. But I don't know. I mean, I get emails. I thought maybe I've been getting them. But I'm also not doing a great job of keeping track of things. So I kind of made the joke, and I made this joke to my wife back when we were still talking, and it's kind of fucked up because we still live together. But anyway, back when we were still talking, and she didn't think I was the biggest piece of shit with legs that's ever walked the face of the earth. I made the joke. I said, my stream numbers are really down. I'll still go live and stuff because I've kind of said I would go live every time I work and all that stuff. But I've had somebody come in and they've said that my iPad does something with the camera that makes it unwatchable, and I can't do anything about it. If I'd have known better, I'd have gotten a Galaxy phone or something to stream from. I didn't know that what I got was not a good device to stream from. I had no idea. But it did affect me for the first 60 days that I streamed with it. Nobody ever said one damn word. So I don't know. I mean, it's like the return period goes away, and then bam, let's tell this guy how much his streaming device sucks. I was like, maybe I'm not dysfunctional enough. Like a lot of the things that draw crowds online are dysfunction. Like I watched this guy Only Use Me Blade on YouTube. I don't even remember how I found the guy. I think it was like IRL Moments is like a YouTube channel, and that's probably how I found it. This guy live stream, and all he live streams. He does what he calls fire sales. So you can pay him to drink alcohol. You pay him to take shots. And I'm telling you, if you get a 3-hour stream out of this guy, you're lucky because he gets drunk so fast. At one point, I watched him drink 7 shots in 1 hour. And that wasn't an isolated incident. That was just the first time I saw it. And I was like, wow. I was legitimately shocked. And then he'll just black out, and then he'll start like making like racial slurs and like just saying really, really, really terrible. Oh, it's awful. There's no chance the guy doesn't have liver failure. There's no chance. Everyone jokes about him having like holes in his legs and stuff, and I'm like, dude, at some point this guy's gonna die. Like, I swear to God, this guy's gonna drink himself to death on camera. Oh, I know it is. And I'm telling you, man, this guy is going to legitimately drink himself to death on camera one day. And I think that's why people watch. But what's even more sick about it is people will donate and pay him to drink. And it's like, it's terrible. And, but he will get 500 people on average. Get $75 in donations. Most of it is $3 text to speech through Power Chat, which is something else I've tried, but you got to have a lot of people to watch to utilize that. I hope I didn't just get over in a lane that ends. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, I'm getting over. All right. But it's interesting because back to what I was trying to say. Maybe I'm just not dysfunctional enough. I'm probably boring. But by that standard, I am a snooze fest. And I don't have the ability to stream games. I've tried, but I have a laptop. I don't have a desktop. I don't have a capture card. I don't have any of that stuff. My laptop can't run games. So, so I can't do that stuff. I've tried. It's never really been a great experience. It's not stable enough. Now, to your point about he could do fake booze and good acting, he could. And there's often people that accuse him of doing that. But I mean, if it's good acting, the guy, you look at his legs and he's got real issues. What the fuck? Sorry, give me a minute. So I mentioned earlier that like my family and I, we have find friends on our devices. Yeah, I know, you're right. And my wife is at one place, and my oldest daughter is at another. And I haven't been spoken to at all. So I'm a little confused. I'm telling you, I've tried to make it about as clear as I could that something is going on. But nobody ever really, the majority of people don't want to believe that stuff. They just want to hear you say it. And then they'll think you're just crying wolf or bitching and moaning until the thing that you've been trying to say is happening is upon us. Then you're no longer crazy. Then you are, well, you're still not going to be viewed as accurate or correct or right. But then you're in what you have spoken about in the past. And if you want to go faster, get over. It's not really that hard. I'm riding my ass when I'm going 70 in a 70 because I'm not going to speed. Oh, I know it'll pass, but it's going to pass regardless. There's no doubt about that. But I just don't think this time is going to pass and I don't think everything is going to be quote unquote okay. There's too many things that don't make any sense. I try to have open and honest dialogue about all of it. I really do. I try to prevent things from escalating. This lady got in front of me to slow down, and I'm a terrible person. Get the fuck out of here. Something has just been off for a while, and you can kind of shake your head and stuff and be like, it's not that serious, I'm sure it's fine. And you can explain things away for a while. Actually, to be totally transparent, you can explain things away for as long as you want to. But if you open your eyes and you see behavior and you see distance and you see absence, it kind of gets to the point where it's like, what the hell are you supposed to do? 19 years, yeah, wow. So my wife and I have been married 12 years. We've been together 13. And since we've moved closer to her work, things have gotten that's basically married. You're right. I just don't know right now. I just think about my kids, and how I went through divorce, but my parents split up, so my dad was not, and he was gone. He wasn't in the house. He wasn't there. I never saw him after a certain age. I'm the kind of person. But it gets to the point where you can't. I don't know, man. I really don't fucking know anymore. I had to turn the camera. Hold on. Shit. Oh, crap. Oh, for Christ's sake, dude. I gotta stop for a second. There's nobody here. Okay, sorry. I had to stop and send a text message. What's that? Oh, that's Uber, and that is 13 miles for $7. I'm gonna go to the house, go to the bathroom real quick. I've made $10 in 2 hours, so I'm fucking. That's why I turned the camera. I'll pull the car up into the garage. Well, like halfway, because I'm not going to turn the car off. And, yeah, things just aren't good right now. Things just aren't good right now at all. I guess I could do this. Honestly, I'm just going to put the Be Right back up. I don't really want to be on camera right now. Go offline on this because it's not really going to do anything.